Who wants to save money? All right, I got this red label, 100% fluorocarbon. So this is marketed as a mainline, but I use it as a leader, okay? I use this as a 20-pound saltwater fluorocarbon leader. I use it because it's fluorocarbon, so it has decent abrasion resistance and it has good invisibility underwater. Supposedly more invisible than mono. So that's why I use it. The issue with fluorocarbon is it's very pricey when you buy it as a leader. But when you buy it as a mainline, it's not too bad. This, as you can see, it says 175 yards. It's only about 15 or 16 bucks. So that's almost the price of mono. You know, that's like, if you're talking about a premium mono mainline, you know, you are approaching this price. So this is really cheap for leader. It's great and it works awesome. Okay, I have landed 12-pound snook, 7-pound mahi, decent sized jacks up to about 6-7 pounds with this, Spanish mackerel up to 4 or 5 pounds. So this stuff can withstand some toothy critters. Okay, it can withstand those rough mouths. 20-pound. It's not all that thick of a leader. It's kind of a light leader, but it's good enough with its abrasion resistance to where if you hook these fish properly and you're not gut hooking them, a lot of times you can get them in, even though it's a light leader. So when it comes to comparing a fluorocarbon mainline like this to one that's more costly and is sold as a leader, I think it just comes down to packaging. I think it's extremely similar material, to be honest with you, because if you look at this, it says strong and highly abrasion resistant. That's what all their leaders say too. And in my experience, this is pretty tough. I gut hooked a snook by accident with this, about a 12-pounder, and I got that fish in. Normally when you gut hook a rough-mouthed fish like a snook, you end up losing it, unless you have a really heavy leader, but this stuff, it withstood it. Must be pretty strong, right? I've been using this for 7 years, no issues. So I highly recommend it. Now, I think the only downside is that it doesn't come in some nice leader spool. It just comes in this mainline spool. So, and look how thick that is. You see that thick line of leader? When you buy it as a leader, not as line like this one is sold as, you get like a tenth of this thickness, right? You only get like 25 yards. With this, you get 175 yards and 16 bucks, 15 bucks, whatever. Just have to remember to keep this tape and just tape it down after so it doesn't fly everywhere and make a jumbled up mess in your bag or wherever you keep this. So yeah, comes in this box and this little mainline spool. Just use it as leader, you'll save tons of money. That's what I've done, it works for me. Heck, one of these snook I landed, these kids asked me, they said, "How did you land that snook on such light line?" I said, "This is what I use for leader." So it just works. Something about it, it's tough, gets the job done. There's no reason to spend more. Now, when you want heavier leader, 30 pound, 40 pound, 50, 60, I can't really find this in anything over 20. So this money-saving hack, I guess, it only works for up to 20 pounds. So keep that in mind. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you leave a comment. Let me know if this saves you money. I'll see you on the next one.